We're the ones. The Dunning-Kruger Effect is destroying your life, and you don't even realize it. What's up, it's Gene. This word to be great. Now, a lot of you all probably think to yourself, Gene, what do you mean by the Dunning-Kruger Effect? Well, I'm going to talk about this because many of us, this is destroying our life. We don't even realize it. And in order for you to overcome this, you must understand what it is and how it is working against you. So what is the Dunning-Kruger Effect? Well, I'm going to break the definition down in its two parts. Now, the first part of the Dunning-Kruger Effect is when you overestimate your ability or your knowledge in a certain area. For example, years ago, I was talking to this lady and she was an aspiring author. And we was having a conversation and I told her that I wrote 7 books. And as we started talking, she said, Gene, I'm a good writer and I'm an aspiring author. So I'm going to tell you how to write a book. She literally said that. And she started telling me about all the ways you need to write a book. You can publish a book and all these different things. And I was just listening to her and I was like, wow, this lady's telling me how to write a book. I wonder has she even published anything, because my understanding was that she was an aspiring author. So when she stopped speaking, I asked her, I said, ma'am, did you say you was an aspiring author or you actually are a published author? She said, no, I'm an aspiring author. And you have any questions, just let me know. Now, I realized at that moment, that person was being affected by the Dunning-Kruger effect. She was overestimating her ability and knowledge about writing a book. And see, a lot of you guys, you just like her. You allow this Dunning-Kruger effect to destroy your life because you'll be standing in the presence of somebody who can actually help you, who are competent or who have done the thing you want to do in your life. But because you're pretending that your ability to do it or your knowledge to do it is already at that level, you're destroying that opportunity to learn from somebody that can truly help you. And this is one of the major ways that the Dunning-Kruger effect is destroying your life, but it's because it's destroying the opportunities that you may have to learn from somebody that can help you move you towards the dream you want to accomplish. Now, the second thing that the Dunning-Kruger effect does, which is the other part of the definition, is that it causes you to underestimate your abilities because the thing that you can do is so easy for you, you assume that it's easy for other people. You see, my gift is storytelling, and for years I've always thought that storytelling is something easy that other people could do because I always done it with ease. I've been doing it with ease since I was in high school. I've always told stories. As a matter of fact, when I got in college, my nickname was Hood Stories because I used to talk to guys in the dorms all the time about all the stuff I did in the hood with my homeboys, and they just love my stories. They say, Gee, you're a good storyteller. We love hear you speak. We love hear you tell stories. And I assumed that was something that was easy for everybody else. You see, that's what the Dunning-Kruger effect will do. It will cause you to underestimate your ability because you think the thing you do with ease, everybody else does with ease. And I didn't realize that my gift of storytelling was not something that everybody can do with ease, because when I joined a professional speaking organization, I was the youngest speaker there. I used to tell stories just like I did in elementary school, in middle school, in high school, and college. And what I realized is that even though these professional speakers were older than me, they were more experienced than me. They used to come up to me and say, Gene, how do you tell stories like that? You can tell them in present tense. You make them seem real. You're very detailed. And I'm like, you can't do this? I'm like, no, this is a challenge for me. Storytelling is very hard. And I remember when the president of the organization came up to me and said, Gene, we would like for you to do a storytelling workshop. We want to learn from you. And because I had all these insecurities, I underestimated my ability, I turned him down. But over time, I realized something. I say, Gene, these professional speakers would not want you to go and do the storytelling workshop if the very thing that you do with ease wasn't a challenge for them. So I decided to take on that opportunity. I did that storytelling workshop. And when I was standing in front of everybody, I realized that moment, this was not easy for them. It was easy for me because this is my talent. This is the gift that God has given me. But for the rest of them, it was very challenging. You see, that's what the Dunning-Kruger effect does to you. It causes you to underestimate your ability because you assume that the thing you do with ease, other people also do it with ease. And a lot of you guys out there, you have a talent, you have an ability, you have something that's very easy for you to do. And a lot of people see you do it and you just assume in your mind that, oh, this is easy for me, it must be easy for them. No, That is your gift. And the very thing that you're gifted in is what's going to allow you to realize your goals and dreams. But as long as you allow the Dunning-Kruger effect to get in your mind to cause you to think that what you do is not valuable, think that what you do, everybody else can do with ease, it's going to continue to destroy your life. Because when you have opportunities to use that gift, to hone that gift, you will not take advantage of them because you have this false belief that the very thing you do, everybody can do it at the level that you can. This is how the Dunning-Kruger effect destroys your life. And in order for you to overcome it, you must first understand it. And that's why I broke down the two parts of the Dunning-Kruger effect. So how do you start to overcome the Dunning-Kruger effect so you can start to realize your goals and dreams? Number one, you have to ask yourself a real question. Am I pretending when I get in front of somebody that's competent in something that I want to do, that I already accomplished what I want to accomplish? Am I pretending that I have more ability and knowledge than I truly have? You see, by you being honest with yourself, having that self-assessment, what that's going to allow you to do is to step back and be real with yourself. And being able to do that will allow you to shut up and learn from this person. You see, if that lady would have just shut up and let me talk about how I, published my books, wrote my books, she could have learned a lot in that moment, enough that would allow her to get her book started, or I could have been in a position to become her coach and help her become an author. But because she allowed the Dunning-Kruger effect to destroy her life by destroying that opportunity, she never learned from me. Instead, she was pretending that she was more competent in an area that she hadn't succeeded in. And if you are doing that, it is time for you to shut up and learn from those individuals who are doing the thing you want to do, because that's what's going to allow you to put yourself in a good position to learn from those who have already done what you're trying to do. You see, I remember when I first met my first professional speaker mentor, the first thing I told myself is, Gene, you don't know what this man knows. You don't know how he became successful. So by me shutting up and listening, he has taught me so much over the years. He has helped me to become a better communicator. He has helped me to grow my business. He has helped me to write my books. But it only happened because I was real with myself. I knew I didn't have the ability or the knowledge that he had at that time. So therefore, I shut up so I could learn. So I want to encourage you to do the same thing. If you know you have been pretending when you get in front of somebody who has been successful in the area that you want to be successful in, to shut up so the Dunning-Kruger effect can stop destroying your life. And number two, if you know you have been underestimating your ability because you falsely believe that other people can do the very thing you can do with ease, it's time for you to stop doing so. You see, that's what allowed me to have that successful storytelling workshop. I stopped underestimating myself. I say, Gene, if these people want you to do it, obviously it must be challenging for them. And when I was standing in front of them, I realized that for myself. So you have something that you do with ease. It's a gift. It's something you do with so much ease, people admire it. They want to learn from you. But in order for you to be able to use that gift, you have to stop underestimating yourself. You have to stop underestimating that gift and give yourself credit. You see, a lot of us, we don't give ourselves credit because we're not taking action. And if you take action and you start to believe in yourself and you tell yourself, this very gift that I have, the reason I can do it with ease is because this is what I'm called to do. This is what I've been put on this earth to do. And you stop underestimating your gift. You start to believe in yourself. You start to believe in your ability. Then that will put you on the path to use that gift to have the impact in this world that you was born to have. But the only way you're going to do that is you have to overcome this Dunning-Kruger effect. Now you understand the Dunning-Kruger effect and how it can destroy your life. So if you're struggling with this, you have been overestimating your abilities and your knowledge when you have somebody in front of you who has achieved what you want to achieve. Or you have been underestimating your abilities when you have a gift that other people admire because you assume that other people can do the very thing you do with ease and ease their own life. You know this now, so it's your responsibility to take action on your dreams, to be consistent, to not allow the Dunning-Kruger effect to destroy your life, because you are worthy to be great. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a new video, you are notified. Also want to ask you to join my Word to Be Great newsletter. This newsletter is designed to help you build your self-worth, your self-discipline, your self-confidence so you can achieve your dreams. So click the link below and join my newsletter today.